Oh, Rock, he likes to eat popcorn. I can see him hanging out with Finding Popcorn. So,
Is the beat playing out of speakers?
yeah, the beat's playing out of speakers here. If I throw on phones, I'm going to switch to my studio mic. Yeah, yeah.
I switched to this microphone. Does this sound okay?
Yeah, that sounds great. It's a timed system that basically just gives you words to use.
Are you trying to go through all the words? Is that the challenge?
So a lot of rappers do that. I don't do it like that. So for that reason, I think I can usually freestyle longer than other rappers because I would rap about being a savage for about 4 bars before I go into rapping.
Mm-hmm.
So
you could use all the words in one line. I'm a savage rapping passively. I ship the.
Right, that's crazy. All right, let me see. Yeah, yo. Every place where I stand is called holy ground. I dig deep with a shovel and I look for what I found. I'm pulling up a book. I open it to the sound of light beams coming, and from the sky drops a crown. It's heavy as 10 pounds. I hunt you down like a bloodhound. Lyrics are so deep, I make other rappers drown. I spit adjectives, adverbs, and nouns. When it comes to freestyling, you know I'm bound. From here to Florida, nothing's gonna ride with that.
Perfect. Yo, I'm in California. I'm seeing shouts out to Florida. I might go and take a visit on the day I'm touring ya. I be going out to Cali and you know I'm spitting ballads. I be in the Bronx and saying shouts out to Texas. That's my mom. No, it's not. She's not from Texas. All right.
Yo, I understand what you mean, dude, because my whole life is like an episode on YouTube. When you catch me online, I'm spitting the divine. I can stand on a corner and memorize 10 different lines. Every time I blink my eyes, I see in 4K. Call this the D-Day. Catch me on the freeway, and I'm rolling the G-Way. Catch when it switches the words, that's when I fall off. Because it's weird for me to switch the words.
Yeah.
Go, kill it.
All right. Yo, we're in the middle of winter, but I might post some sunny pictures on Insta. I'll be out here talking about the tech bubble. When that thing pops, you know we're gonna be in double trouble. I'm not lazy. When I'm on the mic, I go crazy, but it feels lately my life has been hazy. Man, I'm hooked on it, on this freestyle sonics. I be smoking the chronic when I'm feeling bionic. I be tripping a little bit in my whip. When I dip, I just hope that the girl might lick. I might take a sip of some incredible tasting shit, or it might be disgusting. I don't care, drop it.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a good one right there. Yeah. If it don't make dollars, it don't make sense. I'm not pinching pennies. I'm trying to make rent. Run to the bank and I'm already wearing a mask. They see me right there and everyone begins to gas. It's a black dude and he's running in and he's probably got a gun. But no, I'm just trying to break a 10 into 10 ones. I spit these words all day. I don't play. I see you wearing a mask because of that COVID plague. But call me a vet. I can walk on water without getting wet. And I haven't even begun to freestyle yet. Prophet X, I already know what's gonna happen next. My styles go back to the band called Rex in Effect. And that's like 20 years ago when the hip hop journey. I catch rappers and I strap them to a gurney.
Yeah, we're playing Word Jump. It's a fun game. We got all these words and they're here in the frame. I'll be recording the video so we can get that fame. I see my face, I might make it, but they might say it's a disgrace and fake it. I be on the beats, they're kind of fatty. I might eat them up and get a little gassy if I do it too fast.
Yo, that was fire.
Thanks. That was fun. I like this.
Yeah, so it's it gets the juices flowing, and for me, the longer I freestyle, the better the freestyles get. It's like a muscle that I have to exercise, and then once it's ready to go, it's like I won't stop. I'll freestyle 3 or 4 lines straight. It's crazy. That one's called Word Jump. Let me show you one other one that you can use, which is called On-Site. On-Site is, I think, more creative because it's a picture. And you have to freestyle about the pictures.
Cool. This is a cool channel, Freestyle Games.
Yeah.
25
I'll put the link in the
years
description.
ago.
Cool. All right. So the problem with this one is I'm not always feeling the beat. It has to be a smooth beat.
On site.
Totally.
In this challenge, you have to freestyle as long as possible, while also incorporating the photos on the screen within your freestyle. You have to make sense or sound good at all times.
All times.
The game will begin when I say go.
You going first?
Ready?
I can
Get
go first.
set.
Okay.
Go.
Yo, I'm in pain and flows. I got a smock on. I'm watching the video of the rock on. I might go on the stage and get my rock on. I'm kicking it in my closet and I ain't even got no socks on. Yeah, I just do it like a fake toot. I'd be sweeter than some grapefruits. Look at this girl, she's talking on the phone with her shoe. She's more flexible than me and you. Look what she can do, wow. I might look at this picture when I'm in the right mood, or I might switch it up to a horse in the mask. I have a different mask and it looks like a llama. I didn't get the mask from Amazon, I got it from yo mama. I'm saying shouts out to the people that are giants. It's Beyonce and Jay-Z and they're always up on it. They got their own streaming service. I'm talking that's inspiration. I have just one chick and the perspiration. She's always working out. She's doing the rowing machine. I be here and I'm just spitting that freestyling machine. I be heating up. I'm fiercer than a tiger. I put some nice spices in my tea in the afternoon. I might run a little bit after you. I might wear a mask and I go at you. I go around the lake when I'm taking a walk and everybody there's got their mask, but I'm taking mine off because it's the nice clean air. $50, that's 50 cents. I don't want to go and misrepresent. This guy is representing NYC on his hat. He's got the big old hat. He might go take off the cap. Okay. I don't know if I should just go and describe all these pictures, but the beat I'm just trying to ride. I might deliver in the division of the intercourse. This main course is a nice, delicious meal, of course. It's got the turkey and freestyling, you can't hurt me. I am taking my chances like the Chancellor. Chance Bennett is the man and I'm going after him. And the chances I'm taking is like an Olympic swim. And you know I run through the mud. I be doing it harder than Woody when I'm on my buzz. I be picking up all the fruits and I do it just because I'm just winking so swiftly like I'm in the Twinkies. I have a really sweet center like I'm a Twinkie. I might go, I don't know, a hairless cat. Shouts out to the one that's on Friends because Phoebe Buffay bought it and she couldn't get rid of it in the end. So she kept it. It was an expensive cat. And now it's a gorilla. I am bigger than the cup you couldn't fill up.
Wow.
I am like a silly little dude when I come with this freestyle type of mood, but it's not like I'm on crack though. This guy, he looks like an asshole. Just kidding, it just rhymes with what I said earlier, and he's got a nice cap on. Dave Chappelle, like what the hell? He went to HBO Max, told him to take off his show. I heard on Reddit. I love to get real close to my girlfriend when we're in the pool. Fuck. This is pretty challenging.
Man,
and
you're
she
killing
has
it.
a blanket around her head. Yo, I might go celebrate instead. I gotta do it today, cause tomorrow I might be dead. I'm lifting up my glass and toasting to all the nice people out here that's hosting me. I'm doing apostrophe cause I'm off of the top. I do it like Wonder Woman because I'm impossible to stop. I be flipping all of these flows like the Batman with the mask on. He goes and doesn't kill people cause he does it so friendly. In the end, I'm in the burning house and I'm just trying to get out. I gotta stay down low so the gas doesn't infill my lungs. I like to relax and then I put on this mask and take a bath because I like to invigorate my skin because my pores be getting extra sore. I'm flying higher, looking pretty like a hummingbird, and you know that I go berserk. I be looking at every word, coming up with every verb. I be like cocktail bar because I be spitting it hard. I be in the top and I'm doing open mic night. I'm getting words from the crowd and then I might fight people in the back. Oh, mid-roll ads?
Man, mid-roll ad killed the freestyle. That is ridiculous.
Deal rating from
Oh man, I should have just freestyled about the ad.
You were 4 minutes and 24 seconds in, killing it.
Nice. You want to take it over?
You said some crazy stuff in there. Let me see. All right, let me see.
All right.
Yo, okay. Yeah. When the next one comes, I'ma drop on it. Yo, listen. Some of these rappers have cake, but I be taking a break. I see him sliver through just like a snake. Underwater, but I can still breathe. I'm in this spot, freestyling, and I never leave. You see them bubbles, she's drowning and she's in trouble. You flip it up on the double, there's nothing left but rubble. We dealing with the fire, plus we got a sniper rifle. I take you out from 20 feet away, that's my title. I'm known to be fly, like a butterfly's wings. And I spit these lyrics, it's all for the king of kings. We got them red tips, but I hit you with them red dots. I see them snakes, they think that I forgot. They keep on slivering while my rhymes keep on delivering. Yeah, I have you shivering like you a sheep when the wolf comes into the pack. I flip it back from the top of the stack. Right now I'm struggling cause this beat's not feeling it, but I'm still gonna be killing it. I'm sharing the stories, you drilling it. When it starts to drop, I can change the flow. This right here is like a hand, it's upon the cup. And you know me, I kick this like Bruce Lee, with no scratches, with no scars, just me and Pro Rock with the bars. Yeah, 5 minutes is down, you know I bring that sound. This guy somewhere in the mountains, yup, he cannot be found. He ought to jump and fly into the sky. I gotta clear my voice cause I'm feeling dry. You know what I'm thinking, I need to be drinking, but you understand how your eyes is blinking. This guy's a mental Mensa, he's getting deep. She's got that blue smoke, I don't even wanna peep. Yeah, the smoke cannot hide me. I'm right here so you know where you can find me. Call me a atom bomb lyricist, the way I'm blowing up. When this beat comes up, then I have you throwing up. Saying nothing, everything is saying nothing. I'm the dark man in these streets and I ain't bluffing. Walking through the hood and I'm wearing a hood. I got this strap on my side, you know I'm up to no good. Freestyling is for the birds. I'm standing there and I'm feeding them nothing but words. And I see a little flame on the left side of the screen. This guy right here better not jump if you know what I mean. Cause you gon' end up flat and you gon' straight be a splat. And once you jump off the edge, there's no coming back. I think this right here must be the Powerpuff Girls, but I don't watch that cause I'm not in that world. No cartoons, no jokes, no games. This guy kind of looks like me and he's pointing at him like, what's my name? He's probably accusing him of not having bars like this. And this guy's got a really dope jacket with his zizzer up here and it really fits. Yeah, now we getting into the anime. I pass it to you because I know you got something you need to say. This looks like Naruto, I can tell by his headband. Freestyling off the head, man. Go ahead.
Yeah, I straight up gunning like Naruto when I'm running. I'll be covered in pretty colors and you know that it's nothing. I got the pink, I got the green, and then I mix them all together and we can go celebrate, arms up in any weather. It doesn't matter, I got my hands up to celebrate and I'm praising the day to say that I'm grateful for what it made me. I love the girl that's in my head, it's not even hazy, crystal clear with the vision when we come together with no division.
What?
And yo, all right. Yeah, yo, it's a Genesis G70 crafted to perform. Yo, I'm heating up on the beats. I'm getting hella warm.
Gotta wait for the drop. Go.
Yeah,
Well done.
I just keep running.
Every
on
Friday
my...
we post new
Okay,
challenges.
ended at the beat drop.
So it ended at the beat drop. That's a little bit crazy. But so I use these with a lot of my students, just freestyling, because it changes so fast. It's like always new content.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's awesome. Those are both really great.
Yeah.
That's a cool channel. Shouts out Freestyle Games.
Yeah.
I've made like kind of similar videos as this, but I gave up after making like one because it took a long time.
It does. Well, so I have beats, so I make beats, so I could easily put together the beat and just throw random words, but it does take time. But I have thought about making some of my own for my students because I think that would be pretty dope.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, man, that's good stuff. Your freestyles are really good. They're really connected together really well. For me, when the content changes, that's like a jarring thing because I'm in the middle of rapping about something and then it disappears, you know? So,
Yeah. The way I think about it is so your brain has neurons, you know about these, and
yeah.
they're like connections between them. And then so the more you freestyle, you're basically like warming up these different paths. And
Mhm.
this game is really good because it gives you those random stuff. So like when you get stuck, you can tell like you just don't have like that path. But then
Yeah.
once you do it, like it gets warmer and warmer, and the more you have, the more different connections you can make.
Yeah.
So that's why those activities are really awesome.
Absolutely, man. That was fun. Now I'm ready to rap.
Focus on love. Love what's in focus. Aim for above because the ceiling's focus.
All right, so I actually have a concert coming up this Saturday, huge concert here, so I'm excited about that.
Sweet.
So,
Is this solo?
Well, yeah. I no. So we're doing a festival here at our location, the Arizona Hip Hop Festival. So Saturday, it's like a 3-hour concert. There's like 15 of us booked, and it's gonna be great.
Yo, that's awesome. Inside your church?
Yeah. Yep. Inside the church.
Sweet.
Yeah. Yeah.
In Arizona.
Yeah.
The city of
What are we the city of? We're the city of heat. It's the hottest place in the world.
True. The hottest month is July. The hottest that ever has been in Arizona was 126 degrees, and that happened in 1994.
Wow. Why do you know that?
Because I freestyled. I did a freestyle yesterday, and then part of it didn't make sense of what I said. So I like looked up a bar because I said I'm hotter than, and then I kind of mumbled. So then I was like, well, I want to say something about Arizona. So then I looked up like something specific about Arizona, so I can just like drop it in the rap.
Okay, that's dope.
Yeah,
that's dope.
But I actually didn't say what I just said to you, but I learned it on the way. There's like no concerts going on in Oakland where I am, but
is everything still like fully locked down or what?
Yeah, totally.
See, but I really think that your live streamed album release will do really well, especially if it sounds good and it's entertaining. And when you rap, it is entertaining. So I think that it'll do really well. Make an event, right? Make an event and advertise it. And, you know, wouldn't it be awesome if you had 300 to 500 people watching you live, you know, and they're partying with you? That'd be great.
That'd be fire.
Maybe I should do one of those. See how many people I can get.
I think you should, especially if you have the audio and if you have like a stage as well. Like that's even better if you can set it all up so it looks like you're actually performing.
Right. So I don't want to put that much effort into it. Like our stage is right out there and we have full lights and monitors. I would actually just want to make it quick. Like, let me create an event that says I'm going live, rapping some songs from my album. And then I just do it here or something, not have to do it and actually move on the stage and all that stuff. So,
yeah, that makes sense. I did a rehearsal. And the people that watched it, they said that it was entertaining and that they like were able to watch it all the way through, even though I didn't know the words to my songs. A lot of them are freestyles, so like I haven't like memorized them. I actually got inspiration from you. You said that you performed with someone who just like freestyles their songs on stage. So that's basically what I did. I had the hooks and then I just like freestyled the verses that were freestyled on the album.
Yeah.
So that works pretty well, but yeah.
And that's got to be super entertaining because as you're rapping and people are commenting live, it's like you're still doing your song, but people are commenting or reacting to it. And then you can incorporate that into your rhyme. And then you get a few seconds to rest when your hook comes in and then you drop another one. So that's really good. That's dope.
Yeah, I did that. My friend Nathan, aka Young Poet, he was on there. And then I was like, drop some words and I'll incorporate them.
Nice.
But it's hard. There's just so many things to think about at the same time. Like you're trying to perform and then you're also trying to read and then you're trying to like incorporate it. And then I was also like moving around like in the closet and then like thinking about eye contact because it's important to stare right at the camera. And so I was like always like performing like, well, I guess now would be this one. I was like always performing like that.
Yeah.
And those are my tips.
Yeah.
Cool.
Very cool, man. So some of my favorite freestyling is without the beat. The beat is confining sometimes because you're trying to, I only have 3 syllables and I got to fill this word. But when there's no beat, I feel like those are some of the best freestyles for me. A lot of times when people are freestyling, we're searching for the word to fit in the beat and fill in that blank instead of the most creative word. And I feel like I'm far more creative with my freestyles when there's no beat, or it has to be like the right background kind of beat where it's in there and you can bob your head to it, but it's not a major part.
Yeah.
Some of the beats that we were freestyling on here, I would never freestyle on because there's just too much happening in the beat for me to keep my flow, going. So
Yeah, it's like wah wah wah, and then it like cuts out all the drums, so it's
Yeah.
like only the synth part. Like those
Yeah.
parts were weird. But I do have a good game for what you're describing. You're
you
kind of describing spoken word poetry.
kind of.
Have you seen that?
Yeah.
And, so I have a game. Basically, it's called Deadbeat Poetry Slam. That's the name we call it. And how it works is it's an improvise thing, obviously, and each person is like endowed with a description of who you are, and we're like together at this like spoken word poetry slam, and then you basically want to just like improvise as if you were that person doing their spoken word poem.
Okay. That sounds kind of crazy.
Yeah, I did these on stage in San Francisco with
Yeah.
with my team. It's super fun. We
Yeah.
could try it out if you want.
Yeah. Let's give it a shot.
All right, cool. So this is different. Like, how often do you do exercises where like you pretend to be not you?
Never.
Never. Okay.
No, that's weird. Like, how can you be not you? So, okay. So I'm you and you're me. Is that what it is?
We're each other? No. Okay. So basically, it's like, all right. So I'll be the host, and it's like,
Okay.
all right, welcome everybody. Can I get some snaps to fill the air here? I'm so happy to be here with you all today. We have 2 very, very talented and special poets here with us today. I'm glad, this is a nature gala that we've all gathered for, and we have a very talented poet here. His name is Joshua Tree, and what he loves more than anything else, he's always planting trees. Everywhere he goes, he plants a little sapling. He is just the most best tree planter I've ever met. So everybody, let's welcome Joshua to the stage for his poem.
Welcome, everybody. Let me introduce me. I go by the name of Joshua Tree, and in my left pocket, I have nothing but soil. I use that soil and I mix it with olive oil. See, I don't have to toil when I'm planting these seeds. I stay above people's heads like a fresh ocean breeze. And if you could see me walking down the street, you would notice there's always some mud on my feet because I've been walking through the hills trying to pay these bills. See, when it comes to these trees, I plant them by the mills. Some of them are apples and some of them are grapes, and grapes don't grow on trees, but I roam around with apes and we have to have bananas. So all my flows are bananas.
Yes.
And whenever they see me, they whipping out their cameras. But I run so fast because I have mad stamina. Call me a lyrical examiner. But back to the planting. See, I travel with a shovel. And I once dug so deep in the ground, I smacked the devil. Was on a whole different level, and he didn't want smoke. He put me back on the surface because his heart was broke. I'm just making up whatever comes up off the top of my head. Imagine I had a seed and I planted it and I grew bread. And when I say bread, I'm not talking about a loaf. I'm talking about some cash, because right now your boy's broke. That's okay.
That was fire. That was amazing.
That's crazy.
All right, do you want to introduce the
Yeah,
next?
yeah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, coming to the stage with his debut, we have now his English is not really that great, It's his second language. His first language is sign language. So when he does his spoken word, he's known to also use his hands because he is sign languaging at the same time. Please welcome MC Sign Language.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you for that beautiful introduction. Let me just jump right into this. Yo, when I jump on, everybody knows what my aim is. I'm here to teach people sign language. I don't just do this for me. I do this for everybody deaf that you can't see. Everybody around the world, sometimes hiding in the shadows, but I'm out here doing these battles. I'm fighting for the goodness of deaf people because they can't hear you, but they're still equals. If you went on the internet onto Omegle, you would see them, but you would have to type in chat. I'm always going after that. Big things on my mind, but I'm after that. Look at me when oh man, sign language. All right.
No, that was good. I never thought about it, but that you have to be really creative on the spot to go along with that, right?
Yeah, totally.
That's crazy. That was
it's a
good.
fun game, right?
Yeah, that's totally fun.
That was challenging. Also, I only have one hand, so
right. So you're like
with my hand.
right. No, that was good. That was good.
Nice.
Yeah, that was what I thought of randomly off the top of my head. Sign language. Because when I rap, I move my hands. You know what I mean? I'm like, that's part of the expression for me to do that. So
totally, it's like your body is a metronome.
Yeah, that's good stuff, man.
All right, what else we got? Wait, so how do you do the acapella rapping? You just jump into it? Let's do that one.
So the acapella rapping, I literally just jump into it, and it's almost like storytelling without frames. And so because it doesn't have a beat, I don't have to worry about landing on the beat. That's the really creative part. So let's say I said, let's make up our story. Okay, you're in Oakland. I'm in Arizona. I'm going to take a plane to you, and you're going to take a plane to me. Yeah. I woke up this morning about 6 a.m. I got my ticket, got my schedule, and I'm going to see my friend. So I went to the airport and I'm standing in line and there's a guy with a vaccine. I'm like, nope, never mind. See, I'm not about to take that, but he wants me to take it. You got a better chance of me running around here on fire butt naked. Because I'm not getting injected. My spirit is perfected. So I hopped on a train. That's the method that I selected. Now I'm halfway there. I'm somewhere like in California. But there's a guy on the train and he's, see. So as I started to create the story, I started falling off of it.
Totally.
Yeah. But so that's the idea. I just keep flowing and adding lines to it without the beat. And the story still has a flow to it. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, give it a shot.
Should I try it?
Yeah, give it a shot.
All right. Yo, I woke up early. Hopped out of bed immediately. I still got to get my good habits in. I'm about to go start practicing my yoga with the flows when I'm in the zone. I get all packed up because I already was. And man, I don't know what I'm talking about. All right.
You got to get into the story, right?
Yeah. After I was trying to visualize myself, but then I didn't know what to visualize next. I hopped. Oh, the first thing I do is pull out my phone. I'm trying to get an Uber so I can get gone. He's be here in 5 minutes. That's lickety split. So I pick up my bags and I go to floor 6. All right. I don't know. I can't
good.
do it. Yeah.
No, you were doing good. It's like, yeah, I was good.
I would need to practice that. I'm nervous as well.
Don't be nervous. Don't be nervous for the way we serve this. Other rappers, they deserve this. Yeah, so a lot of the freestyling that I do with my students is without the beat, because the beat, like I said, the beat is going to limit you a little bit. And after you've rapped like this, having an open frame, when you get to the beat, it feels easier. Like all of a sudden, I'm like, oh, this is easy. All I got to do is just stay within there, but it's not as creative. So staying on the beat is not a problem, but being the creative part. There's things that I would say without the beat that I would never think of if the beat was playing and I had to be locked into that groove.
Yeah, 100%. That makes sense. For me, like doing it a cappella, I realized that the beat helps you like keep going, I think. Like,
See, yeah, not for me, the beat. So because when I'm rapping, it's the opposite for me. The beat like slows me down. My brain is moving so fast and the beat is slowing me down, keeping me locked into a rhythm. I can't speed up and then stop. So yeah.
True. All right. So I get in the car. I'm going right to the airport. I might understand what I'm scared for. I don't know. I'm sorry.
All right, let me pick it back up. Yo. Let me see. Let me see. So now, so I flipped my whole story. I was in the airport about to get vaccinated.
Yeah.
Now I'm on a train and this is totally insane because I'm looking out the window and I'm exercising my brain at everything that passes by, from the birds in the sky. I'm not contemplating philosophy. I'm not asking why. I'm just looking at these pictures and translating them into scriptures. And I'm taking those things and putting it in a mixture and using it all to construct these stories. But then I see a guy who got hit by the train and it was gory and they didn't even take time to bury his body. So I jump up out my seat and I run to the train lobby. And right there, I see Pro Rock. He's on the same train. I'm like, bro, where you going? I thought you was on a plane. He explains that he was late for his flight and he wasn't going to get to Arizona till later on tonight. So halfway through, he went to the Amtrak. He got him a ticket and he went to the back and I didn't see him there because I was sitting in the middle. That's the same spot I'm known to been sitting in since I was little. See, keeping the story going when I'm flowing is really easy. I start telling Pro Rock, but he doesn't believe me. So on comes the beat and then we start freestyling. But we missed our stop and now we're in Long Island. And I know that's a long way away from Arizona. We went all the way around past California into the Bronx and now we're somewhere different. So you see, I could just keep going forever and ever.
Totally.
Yeah.
I while you were rapping, I realized, I mean, this is really good practice specifically for storytelling, which I am not good at. Like, so that explains that, like, but that's really good. I should definitely practice that because it'd be good for practicing stories, which is like a very different way of thinking. And growing up, my parents don't tell stories like other people have, like, hear stories, but like when I talk with my parents, I realize that they like just describe things.
Really?
And so that's kind of like how I rap as well, a little bit. And so it's like a very different mode of like thinking.
It is.
Yeah,
I agree. So I am very story oriented because I teach and I teach through stories. So everything has a beginning, a middle, and an end. The three parts that are necessary in the story. So I don't put in a lot of random stuff. I try to figure out how is this random thing going to fit into this structured thing. So
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. And I feel like when we're doing the word jump and it's pulling up random words, sometimes that's hard because I'm in the middle of telling a story and then they take away my word and they put in another word. I'm like, how's that going to get into this story?
Yeah, that makes sense. Interesting. Yeah, this is really interesting stuff.
Yeah.
What do people need to know?
Ammo. I would say ammo. When it comes to freestyling, you have to have ammo. It doesn't matter what gun you have, gun references, because I live in Arizona. Doesn't matter what gun you have, it matters how much ammo you have. So if I am on stage and they put on the perfect beat and I start shooting with my gun, my mouth is the gun, but I don't have any ammo, I'm gonna fall off after 3 or 4 bars. But if I've loaded my brain with mad ammo, and your ammo when you're a rapper is the words that rhyme. That's the part that you don't create, the fact that sky rhymes with fly, right? But you have to have all that ammo loaded up so that once you start talking, you don't run out of ammo. And I compare it to a gun because what happens is you start killing it, boom, 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 and you run out of ammo and you have to take a few seconds and reload before you can start shooting again. But if you're like, okay, I came preloaded with a gang of words, I'm going to rap for 4 minutes, maybe 5 minutes without falling off.
Cool. How do you relate that to like, do you ever think about ammo or in terms of like watching things to gather like new information, like taking in new inspiration? Like I don't know, watching a YouTube video and using that to create new ammo?
That's pretty cool. I never thought about it like that. For me, mostly it's words that rhyme.
Mm.
I'm like literally collecting words that rhyme. Even just sitting here, I'm like cord, right? I have cord, USB, connect my TV. Like literally everything is ammo, but it has to be rhyming words.
Mm.
So maybe I could expand it to kind of, incorporate more stuff to it.
Yeah. I like to take in like new concepts
Mm,
and then try to like freestyle specifically about that. Like for example, there's like a meditation, like I do guided meditations sometimes,
mm,
and then
mhm.
there's like some things that they repeat, and then sometimes I'll like take that and make that the hook of a freestyle, and then go off based on like the other stuff that they were talking about, like
Ah,
uh, whether it's
nice.
like gratitude or something, I don't know, whatever.
Yeah. Very cool. Very cool. I had a blast hanging out with you again, as always.
Yeah. We talked about freestyle games YouTube channel. We got
Yeah.
the word jump. There was the
On,
pictures
yep. On
on
site.
site.
Yeah.
Nice. And
Yeah.
then we did acapella. We did spoken word poetry slams.
Yeah.
And then we
Yeah.
did storytelling,
Yeah.
acapellas. It was great. We covered a lot.
Yes.
So
My brain is ready to go now.
hell yeah. Awesome. Thank
All
you so
right.
much, Prophet.
Yep. I'll see you next time.
See you next time.
Bye.
Focus on love. Love what's in focus. Aim for above because the ceiling's focus.